positions.
That's fine.
It may look like I'm sleeping, but I'm really.
Okay. You're joining Kirk Cousins in the injured Achilles group.
Oh,
Hopefully you didn't tear it like he did.
I did not check. Well, it may have slight jerks.
Oh, owie.
But I was doing really well and I put a 5K on Saturday. It was not.
Oh, that's not good. All right, we're gonna start down on the mat. I got a good one for you today.
you sound like Steve Martin. Yeah, good one.
Oh, you're gonna bring your hands, we're gonna start with a little core activation. So bring those hands straight up, keeping your pelvis right where it is. Don't let it move as you bring those knees up to tabletop or to 90 degrees, holding it right here. Do not let the pelvis shift. Has to stay neutral. Now, very, very slowly. So your rib cage is down, your core is engaged, your pelvis is not moving. This is going to be based on your amount of control. Slowly extend one leg and then bring it back in. Slowly extend the other leg. Only extend as straight and as low as what you can stay in control of that pelvis. If it tips, then you've gone too far. You need to change how far you're lowering your leg or how straight your leg is going out. We're gonna go really slow, like painfully slow. As you bring that knee back, you're only bringing it back to 90 degrees. So that core is staying engaged the entire time. I am not counting how many you're doing. I'm just trusting that you're going really, really slow and that you're more focused on that control right here. Even if you stay right here at 90 degrees, right there, bracing the core, that is an exercise. Woo. Keep going. Now, you should be able to still breathe. So continue to breathe throughout the exercise. Feel that rib cage goes down. So no flaring ribs, no doming stomach. Everything's pulled in nice and tight and in control. Your transverse abs, to the T4 muscles, is what's holding your pelvis steady so that it does not tip or move while you're doing the action, which is what it should do when you walk or run. So that's why you're doing that tonight. Now, hopefully your core takes a little bit of the control, maybe from some of those other muscles that were hurting, like if your low back hurts, Max.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I feel it.
So hopefully keep it out of your back. Out of your back. It's got to be in your core. Now, for anyone that does have a little low back stuff going on today, curl yourself into a little ball and give yourself a little rock from side to side, a little roll up and down. Play with it, roll in a circle, wherever you might need to go today. Put those knees in nice and tight. Give yourself a little release in that low back area. You can also do a little twist to the side, twist to the other side. You might get some little pops in there depending on what's going on in that back situation. Kind of play with it a little bit. You get 30 more seconds right here. Oh, very nice. I do. Oh, 10 more seconds right here. And then I think here there's maybe a little mid back and upper back situation going on as well today. We're gonna blame that on, sitting in our chair too much. So putting those legs down on the ground, giving a little twist. We're gonna make this into a mobility one. So you're going to move while you twist, reaching that arm over, pelvis stays down on the ground. It does not come up off the ground. You're just adding that flexibility and mobility into the back area. So if you can't reach very far, that is just how it is today. That's where it's gonna let you go. Try to work yourself into it a little bit. I'll try to throw in some extra little moves here for these areas. Let's go today. As you're doing this twisting though, do not let that tummy start to switch up. Stay in control. Oh, very nice. I'm gonna grab my yoga brick and bring it closer because I left it way down there by my feet. I'm gonna place it between the knees. I'm gonna give it a nice little squeeze. Gonna bring those ribs down, activating that core, holding that there. I'm going to pick up my feet off the ground, and then I'm going to lower them back to the ground. Again, really focusing on keeping that pelvis nice and stable. It's not moving. The core is engaged. We're gonna go for 1 minute of this, so as many as what you can get in a minute and stay in control. Take your time, go nice and slow. Remember to breathe. From here, we're gonna hold on to that yoga brick still with our knees. We're gonna plant our feet. We're gonna have our core lightly engaged as we press up into a brick. We're gonna go for 1 minute right here again. Keeping everything stable, really trying to focus on activating those glutes as we press up. Getting a little inner thigh activation as well. We hold on to that yoga brick. Hopefully that will help kind of reposition our pelvis into a better position. Or better posture, I should say. So that we can have that to go with throughout the day. More seconds right here. Very nice. We're going to bring those knees back to the tabletop and into the next core. We're going to go back to that double drop right there. Again, staying in control. From that drop, we're going to go right into bridge. So when your feet are down, just kind of shifting right into that next movement. Roll. Relax neck, relax hands, relax face. They're not supposed to join the party. And we're releasing that tension in other areas of your body, focusing on using those glutes to press up. You find that you're using your lower back at all. Just don't press up so high. And reset at the bottom. Make sure that your ribs are tucked down. Make sure that you're kind of pulling that tailbone up. Or your belt buckle, kind of shift your belt buckle forward. Put it that way. Very nice. Go ahead, set that yoga block inside somewhere where you don't want it. I'm just going to move to the end of my mat. Going to go on to all fours. Going to shift into a little downward dog stretch. Gently pressing those heels down towards the ground. Head is between your elbows. Sit bones are going up towards the ceiling. Ease into that stretch. Heels are going down to the ground. They may not touch the ground, but that's okay. They're just going in that direction. From here, you're going to shift into a nice high plank. If that plank is hard on your wrists, you're going to go down to your elbow. So pick the version that works for you. Pulling that core in nice and tight. No bridges, no valleys, no bridges, no mountains, no valleys. You kind of are a bridge. From here, you're going to shift and reach. Whoop, my mat moved. Reach towards the opposite shin. You might have to drop your mat. So reach and then back down to that plank. Reach. Oh yeah, I definitely have to sit down ground. Got a scooting mat over here. So plank. Reach towards the opposite shin or ankle. Plank. Reach towards the opposite shin and ankle. Now, when you come back to plank, don't sag down in the middle just because you're shifting forward. Keep everything nice and tight. Reach. Don't tip over. With a little shift into downward dog as you reach towards your knee, shin, ankle, and then you shift forward. Woo! And let's hold it in plank. Again, on your hand or on your elbows if your wrists are bothering you in any way. We'll scoot back to my mat because it's softer. From here, you're going to pick a side to rotate to for a side plank. So feet stacked, feet one in front of the other, or knee down on the ground. You pick. Right here, you're going to press that top hip toward the ceiling for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Hold that center plank. And you're going to rotate to the other side, choosing how you want your feet stacked in front of each other on top or knee down. And you're going to press that upper hip up towards the ceiling for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left. Front, walking those hands back towards your feet. Bending your knees as you need to. Rolling all the way up to the top, taking a nice big reach towards the ceiling. Woo! And rolling it back down. Feeling a nice stretch to the back side of your leg. Oh, taking some time to enjoy that. Go flat back. So flat back means really enhancing that hinge at the hips. You may not be able to reach as far when you do flat back. That's okay. Slowly rolling it down, walking yourself all the way out from your knees or from your toes. 5 to 10 push-ups, because you know Max is going to go all in
Oh,
here.
gee.
And when you get those push-ups done, shifting back into plank, and then walking those hands back towards your feet, soft bending in the knees. You need it. Gently bringing yourself all the way up, standing, reaching high towards the ceiling. Taking a nice big inhale, rolling it back down, feeling that nice stretch to the back side of your legs. Flat back. And rolling it forward, bringing those hands down to the ground, walking yourselves out into plank from your knees or from your toes, 5 to 10 push-ups. Oh, very nice. Bringing it back into that plank, walking those hands back towards your feet. Soft bend in the knee as needed as you bring yourself all the way up, reaching high. Oh, towards the ceiling. Oh, one more time. Let's roll it down. Feeling a nice stretch to the back side of your legs. Soft bend in your knee as you need it. Flat back here, just a little smidgy. Oh, my flat back was kind of sad when I went to here, so need to adjust. Rolling it back down. 5 to 10 push-ups, knees or toes. And from here, you can shift into a nice upward dog. Getting a nice stretch through your core. And then shifting back into child's pose, knees together or knees apart. Feeling a nice stretch as you press those hands down into your mat. As you breathe, try to send some breath into your upper back, into those high lungs. And get some expansion right there. Bet you didn't know you could just like specifically send some air there, but you can. You really think about it. You really like feel it between those ribs. You're like, ooh, a little stretch right there. Ooh, wow, it's really feel that one today. All right, let us bring it up into a tabletop position. So on to all fours. Picking whichever leg you want to start with, using the mirror to check your posture, making sure that back sits into a nice and neutral position. We're not arching and we're not rolling down to that pelvis, staying nice and stable. As you bring up that leg, we're going to go up and down, Now, you can use the mirrors to check on that pelvis. It should not be moving with your leg. It's staying nice and stable. So those core exercises that we did at the beginning hopefully activated that core so that you can really focus on the goal here. Over 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Opposite leg. Here. Check your posture. Really focus on that glute doing the movement here. Come on, glute, pick up that foot off the ground. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Bring those both feet down. We're going to alternate side to side. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Hold it just for a little second there. Work on your balance and then switch sides. Almost there. There's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Very nice. If you need a little stretch in between, you can go into a child pose or a downward dog, whatever you're feeling for a hot second here. When you're ready, we'll jump back into it. Finding ourselves on all fours, bringing that leg out nice and long. Keeping that pelvis nice and stable. Pick up that foot off the floor. $17, $18, $19, and $20. And we'll switch that. $17, $18, $19, and $20. Very nice. Nice and slow and controlled. Opposite arm to opposite leg. Here's 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. And 20. Very nice. Go ahead. Child's pose, downward dog, whatever you need here. In the middle. Child's pose is always nice to kind of relax your back a little bit. All right, we are going to bring it up to standing, and I'm going to bring a whole variety of weights here over so that I have easy access to them. We are going to practice our hinging, and we got to do a little triceps, you know, because it's Tuesday, tricep Tuesday. I know. So, 1, 2, none, whatever you want to use to practice your hinging. It's up to you. Use the mirror to check your posture. Soft bend in your knee as you hinge at the hips, keeping those weights close to your shins, only bringing them down as low as what you can stay in control. Number 8. Not that you even know what I'm doing. Here's number 13. And 10. Very nice. No, we're going to 31. Carefully. Okay, this is part of your exercise. Carefully stepping forward, keeping that back nice and stable. Set those weights down. Oh, I know. This is how you would, like, you know, pick up your groceries properly, stuff like that. That's heavy, that we like to use our back for. Crazy, right? All right, leaning forward. I really like weights today because my shoulder kind of hurts. So tricep kickbacks. And did you know that your triceps are actually a muscle that helps keep your ribs in place? Is that not crazy? That's crazy to me. I don't know. They're all connected, you know, but well, they actually, you know, they're a good one to work on Tuesdays.
Keep your ribs together Tuesdays.
Yeah, there we go. I forget which one it is exactly. It's the right and the left. One of them is like super important for like keeping your ribs and posture in place. I have to double check. I have to ask my physical therapist again. Which one was it? Left or the right? Just like your left adductor is really good, and your right glute max is really good for keeping your pelvis in place. They're like opposite each other. It's so interesting.
Are you talking to me?
It's just anyone listening.
You stressed it. Right glute. I was like, what? Is that when you named your right glute after me?
No, I did not.
I would have been honored.
You would have been honored.
Yeah.
That's more of an HR conversation.
How your arms feeling? Are they starting to feel tired?
No,
Like, did you do enough of them yet?
no.
No, not quite yet. All right, go ahead. I know these are really light, so they're going to be really easy to sit down properly on the floor. But when you're down there, scoot over to your heavier weights. Bring them. Oh, Max is going for a different approach there, but you know his posture was good, so we can't fault him for it. He wasn't using his back. All right, let's practice our hinging again for 10. Keeping those weights close to our shins as we let the weights go down and around, staying in control, using our hamstrings and our glutes to bring ourselves back up, but not using our lower back to bring ourselves back up. Hinging at the hips. Number 8. 9. And 10. Very nice. Carefully setting those weights down on the ground, not using your weights. That's just an interesting way to do it there, Max. Up on your tippy toes, you know.
Just the worst one.
Brenda's trying it. All right, we're going to start with those triceps. And then we're going to shift to some other muscles. Going to really burn out those arms right here.
I feel like I'm skiing.
Okay, well, pitch your neck up a little bit.
Right,
That's
yeah.
not, you know, ski like
I'm
that.
doing.
Your neck's going to get real sore by the end.
I stare at my skis while I'm going down mountains. Just pray for everyone.
What's fun? Who's doing it right here?
No, what's not going in? I ski this. Right.
All right, do not stop moving those arms, but bring them up and make the senseless to the front.
Is this supposed to like hurt my back? This is crazy.
No, but you have way heavier weight than the rest of us do, so
Yeah, you got 5 minutes.
Yeah,
you have 2.
this one makes me sweat.
Uh-oh. And without stopping, bring those arms out to the side, making small circles. Stopping, bicep curl. Now this is probably really easy with 5s, but if you do it long enough,
It's been a while
you'll
since
get tired.
I've done curls, so I think 5 is great.
Perfect. Oh, I like it. This is adding a balance challenge to it. So if you're feeling like it, you go right ahead, add that balance. If you bid on the Fuel United Way basket, you could end up with some hand weights.
Bids open there.
No, not tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna say overall, I didn't see it. Yeah. Where are they gonna put them?
They're all down by security right now.
So normally they did 100 S or 100 E's. The very first one, they won't going home, so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if they're gonna do that. Made me lose track of where my arms were over here. Uh-oh, one more up and over the head. Because that's probably like the hardest one is bringing those arms up and over and then keeping your ribs down. You like to go like this. Things overhead. Let's not do that.
It's like such a mom voice. Let's not.
Let's not do that. Well, you know, I do have to use my mom voice now sometimes, so. Aria definitely likes to steal my debit card, put things in the toilet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, it makes you keep it clean, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. She was putting her golf club in the toilet the other day, and I was like, oh, we're just, stirring some soup in there, or what's happening?
He doesn't, start fine training, so I'm just in my personal toilet.
Yeah, exactly. Let's not do that.
And my cousin's kids did that, I thought he was peeing down the bench.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh,
I used my room toilet.
No.
Wait, what? It's right here, like, oh.
How are those arms feeling? Mine are starting to. Oh, all right. Let's be done with those arms. All right. We used up our time, so as always, please feel free to stretch, strengthen, do cardio, whatever you need to do for the rest of the day. Maybe not go outside today because it is snowing, but it's up to you. If you've got the right apparel, you may go outside. fun. I see Joanna there.
Is this the right apparel? Can I go outside?